Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be doing this video today. For a really long time, I've been wanting to do a skincare video and talk about my skincare routine because if you've been watching my social media or paying attention to my blog, then you probably know that I've been using the Morelli skincare line, which I absolutely love. And because I've had and experienced such great results, I've been dying to put this video together. But I'm also super excited to be filming this video because this is the very first video that I'm doing in my new home office / YouTube room. This is incredible. This is so exciting. So if you've been watching my social media, then you probably know Chris and I got a new place in North Vancouver, and we've been making the move from Yaletown to North Van. We're just in the process of moving right now, so the move isn't completely done, but I do have my home office somewhat set up, and this is the perfect occasion to be filming a new video. I think it's really important that you know that Morelli has not asked me to put this together. This is just something that I wanted to do all on my own because I do actually love the product so much. This is just something that I wanted to do because I really am a fan of the product, and I don't know, being in my 30s and now, you know, getting to that age where fine lines and sunspots and sun damage and all that stuff actually mean something, because I feel like when you're in your 20s, I don't know, you don't really pay attention to that stuff as much, or at least I didn't. I didn't always have really great skin. I wasn't always super happy with my skin. When I was in high school, I actually had really bad acne and was always very self-conscious about my skin. I think experiencing that also made me really hypersensitive to any kind of breakout or blemish. I tend to panic a little bit if there's anything happening on my skin. I think just because I had such a bad experience for so long and had tried so many different methods to remedy that. Now, I will say in my adult years, I don't have that skin problem anymore, but I have noticed such a dramatic difference since using the Morelli line. I'm just so excited to share this with you and tell you how it's worked for me. So, with that said, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. Let's just get started and get into it. What I've experienced in terms of changes in my skin, now I've been using the product for about 4 months, consistently for 4 months. I will admit, when I was first introduced to the product, it was to do a collaboration for my blog. And when I first started using the product, I will admit that I had a little bit of a breakout, which freaked me out almost immediately, and I stopped using the product. So I had only used it for a couple days. My skin broke out very slightly. I stopped using the product. And then when we had confirmed that we were actually going to do this collaboration and, you know, do the photo shoot and stuff like that, I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I should be using the product if we're going to do this. So I gave it a real shot, and by the time that I had done the photo shoot, I had been using the product for about 5 or 6 weeks at that time. And the thing that was so incredible for me, I was so excited to do the photo shoot because even in 5 to 6 weeks, I had noticed first and foremost that the texture of my skin was so much more smooth. Like when I would use the cleanser, just the feeling of my skin underneath my fingers was so smooth, and even today when I use it, I feel like I'm always so surprised that it's my skin and that I'm washing my own face because it feels so much smoother than I've ever experienced. I'm like, okay, yeah, it was way more rough before than it is now. Like, it is so smooth now compared to the way that it used to be. So that was one of the biggest changes. The second change that I noticed was that in terms of clarity of my skin, it's so much more clear than it was before. I hardly ever break out. Like I said, I've been using it for at least 4 months now. I haven't seen a single breakout, a single whitehead. Like, my skin is so clear compared to the way that it was before. And the third biggest thing that I've noticed is that my skin is so much more even. And this also surprised me because typically, as you probably know, you do have places around your skin that tend to be a little bit darker, like around your nose or kind of around your lips or your mouth, or your skin isn't totally even. But since using this product, well, after about 6 weeks, complete change, like an instant change. And then now after using it for 4 months, I couldn't even imagine using anything else. So huge changes. So let's get into the product line. The first thing that I love about it is that it is a local brand. It was developed by Dr. Morelli here in Vancouver. And I just love the fact that I get to use and support a local brand. Now, there are many more products in their entire lineup than just the 6 that I'm going to talk about today. For example, they also have like a Retina A cream that I've never tried. They do have some other serums and exfoliating pads that I'm not going to talk about today. So there are many more. I'm just going to tell you about the 6 that I do use and the order that I use them in. So let's get started. So product number 1 and step 1, the cleanser. This is a cleansing gel, I guess I would call it. I'm not a skincare specialist, and this is physician directed. I should say that this is physician directed. So if you're interested in using the product, I would highly recommend that you talk to the people at Morelli so that they can advise you on how to use it best suited for your skin. This was the advice that I got from me, and I find that it is working really, really well. So the cleanser, so this is a slightly green gel. It tends to foam really well, so I don't have any water on my hands at all, but you can, even just by using a little product, you can kind of see how it will foam up. Because I do wear makeup every day, I need a really good cleanser that's going to take all the makeup off without overly drying my skin, and this cleanser absolutely does that. So I use the cleanser for sure every single night. Sometimes I'll skip this step in the morning just because I don't like to over dry my skin. Not that this is an overly drying cleanser, but I don't know, I feel like if I had a great sleep, sometimes I'll just cleanse my skin with water if I'm in the shower, or and then move on to the next steps. So I don't use this every single morning is what I'm trying to say, but I do use it every single night, and I love it. It's very gentle, it doesn't have a strong odor, and it feels very smooth, but it does take all of my makeup off, which is very important to me. So step 2 is the hydrating gel. Now, I will use the hydrating gel morning and night, every single morning, every single night. So even if I'm just cleansing my skin with water, I'll still use the hydrating gel right after. I've learned that the hydrating gel, you don't just need to use it, or you don't only have to use it on your face. You can actually use the hydrating gel all over your body. So on your arms, on your legs, if you just got out of the sun, it has like such a quenching feeling. Like even if your skin doesn't feel dry, the hydrating gel gets absorbed so quickly. It has almost no odor, and it just leaves your skin feeling really, really soft. So I am a huge fan of the hydrating gel. I use it all the time. I would actually say that the hydrating gel is probably the product in the lineup that I go through the most or the quickest, just because I do love it so much, and I feel like it's just quenching. It just feels really, really good on your skin. So step 3 in the morning. So my third step, I change from the morning to the evening. Step 3 in the morning is the vitamin C serum. Now this is like a star product. The vitamin C serum, I don't know, maybe this is the reason why my skin is looking so even. I should ask them actually if it's the result of this, but I love the vitamin C serum. So this is just, it's a somewhat of a clear serum. Oops. See, it's not squirting out very well. I want a sexier squirt than that. Oh, maybe I'm almost out of vitamin C. I need to get some more. Okay, well, the vitamin C serum Comes in a smaller bottle. It's just a very, it has a similar texture to the gel. It gets absorbed by your skin very quickly. It smells slightly citrusy, which I really, really love. And in the morning, what I like to do is cleanse my skin, throw on the hydrating gel, let that dry really quickly, and then put the vitamin C serum on. And it really helps your skin look a lot younger and more radiant, which I have absolutely experienced. So I'm a huge fan of the vitamin C serum. Now, step 3 at night. Step 3 is the brightener solution. I use the brightener only at night and again after the hydrating gel. This is a serum that's similar in texture to the vitamin C serum. The brightener has a little bit of a chemical odor. I'm assuming that's because of the properties of the brightener, but the brightener really helps to counteract sunspots or damaged skin, and I definitely think that this in combination with the vitamin C is partly what is making my skin look so even in complexion and in texture. So the 5th product that I'm going to talk about is the moisturizer. Now the moisturizer I will use morning and night without a doubt. I've actually changed my foundation because my skin is looking so good. I don't actually want any kind of heavy coverage on my skin. The moisturizer has a slight creamy color to it. These bottles are all new. And this is really, really fast absorbing as well. And doesn't leave a residue. I find that it just feels so light and silky on my skin, and it just acts as a really nice base for makeup. So you really can't see anything on my hand there. There's absolutely no residue. Yeah, very faint. It just smells really nice and clean, and I love the way that this works. So last but not least is the SPF. Now, this is the only product out of the 6 that I have a little bit, or have had a little bit of a problem with. This is a brand new bottle, so we'll see how this comes out of the bottle. Like I was saying, I know it's super important to be wearing an SPF, and it's great, like the earlier that you can start wearing an SPF, the better. I really didn't until very recently. I almost wish that I had. With the SPF, it's really important that this SPF, you are getting a newer product, if that makes sense. Like if the product is starting to get a little bit old, or it's been sitting on a shelf for a while, it doesn't tend to work as well. And I don't know if that's true for all SPFs, but definitely the Morelli one. So I was testing some of the old SPFs before, and the thing that I found is that it would come out of the bottle fine, but then once you would try to apply it, it would end up being really, really rolly. So you'd have all these like pilly white pieces all over your skin. So I just couldn't use it. And I've gone through probably about 3 different bottles trying the SPF, and then I ended up getting my hands on this one, which is supposed to be a brand new bottle, so a brand new formula. I'm going to try this right now and see how this works. Oh, I might have put just a little bit too much on my skin. 1 second, I gotta wipe some of this off. Yeah, that actually looks really, really good. Okay, I wasn't sure what was going to happen here. So then I guess, see, you can't even see anything. So this would make a really, really great base underneath makeup. I guess it was just the age of the formula. So the SPF, this is the one that I've had the least experience with. I just haven't been wearing an SPF regularly. I haven't been using the Morelli one regularly, but I do have it in my product lineup, and because this turned out great, I'm gonna start using it. So that's it. There you have it, the 6 products that are on my counter in my lineup that I absolutely love and adore. I really can't say enough about the line. I love how clear and radiant my skin is, and I'm just so happy. Like, I had no idea that a product could transform your skin so much in so little time. So that is it. I hope you really liked today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have any questions, please let me know. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Karin Bohn. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then make sure you do that now because I'm trying to push out one video a week and I would love to have you join me for more. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.